Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the PvE server. Before we begin any episode on the PvE server, we would like to just address that if you would like to play on the 28 days later PvE server, it is public, it is open, you're free to join whenever you like. This is a server that I own, it's a server that I am quite proud of, and if you would like to come and play on it, it is public, as I said, it's free to join, you don't have to be a member, you don't have to be anything special. Come and play, come and say hi, and have fun on my server. Anyway, previous video, ladies and gentlemen, we had literally just completed the journey to become a master hunter, and in doing so we got some cool new stuff. We got what did we get? We got a seasoned hunter skinning knife, we got the master hunter trousers. I decided to buy myself a trench gun. I've been doing a little bit of back and forth at the moment with the trader. As you can quite clearly see, my woodland hunter backpack is full of little goodies, and I've accumulated about 3 grand in cash. So what I'm going to do today is probably take on more quests from these hunters and hopefully generate a little bit more income. Not dealing with him right now. Questing, let's go. Kill a mutant deer with a shotgun. Find a mutant animal skin at 80% durability. I can do that right now.
I need you to be as quick as you can with this one.
I can do that right now. I can't do it right now because I need to go back to my base and get the skins, you dumbass. Oh, well.
Lend me a hand with some of these.
We get any level? Oh, these are level 2. Level 1, level 2. Find a mutant animal steak plus 5. And do that. So I'm going to do a couple of level 2 quests instead of level 1s. Level 3, you need to complete more level 2s, right. Find a mutant boarhead at 80% durability.
I need you to be as quick as you
I've got one of them. I've got one of them. Can't do any more level 3s, so I'm doing level 2s at the moment. So let's go to our journal. Soil tide, find a mutant animal skin, 80% durability. Find animal steaks, we can do that with the skins, and we've done that one right now. So let's
It's a cruel, cruel world. Happy hunting.
oh my god, I can't with his voice at times, man. I really can with his voice at times.
Now, what
Right.
can I do you for?
Let's get rid of the antlers. Let's get rid of the antlers on the head. Let's get that straight into my bank account. 6 grand. Easy peasy. Easy money. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Also, thank you to the random player who never named himself, but I heard him over voice, that dropped off 2 packets of 12 gauge slug ammo for me. Thank you very much for that. I've now got a trench gun with slug ammo. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the taxi service. So we're going to do /taxi. And then taxi B3 castle. Now you'll notice that we've got a whole bunch more locations for you to actually teleport to. I've added in all the corner areas of the map, so you guys can have a lot more fun with that. Anyway, let's go to B3 castle. B3 castle. Let's teleport back home and let's see if we can find a few things to kill. And here we are, back at the castle. Journal. So we need to find a mutant animal. We need 5 steaks, doesn't matter what type it is. And we need to find a mutant animal skin at 80% durability. Now, the convenient thing is we're right next to the castle, which is where the mutant wolves spawn at. Also, you'll probably notice that the wolf spawns are a lot higher at the moment. That is because I've boosted the probability a little bit by 0.5%. So for anybody that's playing here and you're probably wondering what's with all the wolves, well, it's because of me. There's a mutant wolf right there, I think. Where is he? Is it just a regular one? Where is he? There he's there! Let's see if this will be high durability. Animal skin, animal skin. Right, we need 5 steaks. We need five immaculate steaks. Find a mutant animal skin, 80% durability, 100% durability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's us got our 5. That's it, animal steaks 5. Mutant animal skin, 80%. We've got that, 100%. Perfect. Excellent. Let's reload this. Now remember when it says it's the 5? Yeah. When you reload to full on this, it reloads to 5, but you can press R once again. So let me just show you, right? Let me just show you. So let's reload 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, have I got buckshot in here? Do I have buckshot in here? No, I don't. Okay. Right. As I was saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And that's you loaded. Press R one more time. It's one in the chamber. Or the one that's already been cycled into the chamber is now left a free space within the gun. So now you've got 6 rounds instead of 5. So you can do, I think you can do that with just about every single gun. I'm gonna see what kind of durability I got this on. Oh, those guts are not good. That's not a good, that I might have ruined the torso on this one. I didn't ruin the torso on that one. Good. I didn't want to ruin the torso on that one. That would have been risky. Right. With these pelts right here, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are gonna be kept. These ones are gonna be kept. I'm not gonna get rid of them. Those are ones that are gonna be added to my Oh, there's a mutant over there killing a rabbit by the looks of it. Oh, we've also got a thing in the game called hot drops or stash and dash. So we have a thing where you collect items. Well, first you do /stash, and then it will tell you what it wants, and then it will give you grid coordinates where you need to drop off. You need to do a dead drop on those items, and you get a reward back for doing it. Now we've got 4 circulating at the moment. I can't tell you what they are. You need to join the game and obviously join the server to come and see what they are. But to give you a little bit of insight, the first one is a steak from each individual animal, and you will be given a reward for it in the form of a 2-handed something. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to come join and do some stash and dash stuff, you can come and do some stash and dash stuff. Right, we're almost home, which is very convenient because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my ATV. We're not going to use the taxi service to go back to Bravo 4 because what I want to do is, now that I've got so much money, I want to try and upgrade my ATV a little bit further. So there's no point not going without the ATV at this point. And we've also got a couple of things in here that we can sell. See, before we do anything... oh, by the way, I've also done some alterations inside. I also done some renovations inside. So now we have some lights. And if we go upstairs, check that out. I've got a little hearth and I've got my throne. This is my throne right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Master Hunter throne. Check that out. That's cool, innit? Right. Oh, I've also added a few bits of decoration. Some rugs. I've also got myself a proper bed now, so you'll notice that downstairs I've no longer got my cot anymore. It's gone. This is my overflow stack area, so it's just going to be a complement of just everything. What else have we got? We also got another fridge. I went into Charlie 3, grabbed this fridge, brought it back. I got another generator generously donated by someone else. It was empty at the time, but I've managed to fill it back up. This one's kind of halfway this one is partially used. So we can now use both of those generators for both our lighting and cooking. Right. Do I have any sausages left? I don't have any sausages left. I'm going to eat all these cornflakes because the cornflakes are going to add to solids in terms of metabolism, in terms of like actual food. So you can see that yellow is solids and white is liquids. We're also almost full on our bladder as well. You know what? You cook and pee where you want, and if I want to do it in front of my own oven, I'm going to do it, okay? The fumes, they make you a little bit, you know, a little bit high. Anyway, let's go a-riding, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go a-riding. And if we go to our inventory, we've got a gold card right there. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading out. If we spot any sort of animal, any sort of mutated deer on the way there, I am 100% going to pick it up. I'm going to do some butchery. Get out of the way, you bad man! Lots and lots of animals spawning at the moment. I think at the moment we have about 30 players on the server at the moment. On my other screen I've got my OBS, but I've also got my moderation tool, which I like to kind of like keep a tabs of people. So at the moment I'm keeping a track of a couple of players that have been a little bit bad. I've had a couple of reports of people being a little bit trolly, a little bit griefy, so I'm keeping my eye on them for the time being, and I'm watching them go through specific areas that I know fine well are mutated areas, so mutated wolves and stuff like that. So because this is a PvE server, you can't be killed by people, you can't be killed by players, you can be killed by NPCs, etc. You can be killed by the wildlife, you can be killed by hunger, thirst, the environment, other animals, fall damage, you know, that kind of thing. But you can't be killed by players. So the way that players are trying to kill each other at the moment is by baiting in mutated wolves, or wolves in general, and trying to use them load. Got him. Use the mutant wolves to kill those players and loot them. So I've got a couple of names that I'm kind of tracking at the moment, if that makes sense. Because I am an active admin, because I do have other active admins that join around the oceanic times and kind of like UK times and stuff like that. This is a moderation tool that we can access from anywhere. We don't have to be in this. Oh, Jesus Christ! That's a first for me. I think there's someone over at that POI right now. I think they might have killed a sentry. They might have killed. Oh. There seems to be a lot of people on at the moment. And with people being online at the moment, they'll be hunting, they'll be doing all sorts of stuff right now. I'm going to grab these steaks. Yeah, so there's lots of steaks here. We're going to grab these, we're going to transport them. I hope they're having fun over there. They probably would have heard me as well. They probably heard my trench gun as well. Like I said, our moderation tools, we can access them from anywhere. We're constantly doing kind of sweeps on things, making sure people are not, you know, hoarding vehicles and locking vehicles that they aren't actually going to be building or anything like that. One thing that a lot of players appreciate in here is the fact that admins will take action without, you know, explanation. They can clearly see players doing something that's not within the confines of the rules, and they either delete what's happening, destroy what's happening, kill what's happening, or ban what's ever happening. And lately I've been looking at other integrations for our moderation tools, and obviously our event system. So At the moment, our event system is purely based on admins creating an event and, you know, following it through, organising it and stuff like that. But I'm looking at other ways to allow my admins to create interesting events. And one such tool is available through GGCon, which is the Archon functionality or Archon moderation or modification for GG host SCUM servers. And I think tomorrow or the day after or some point either next week or this week, I'm going to be releasing a video all about GGCon, about how to get it set up, how to get it kind of rolling, what moderation tools you get with it, and what kind of things you can use to obviously bolster it a wee bit. And of course, showing you like how easy it is to use, because it is a very user-friendly system, GGCon, and it's a system that I genuinely enjoy using, and I can access it on my phone, I can access it on my PC. If I've got a tablet, I can access it on my tablet. I can do anything from anywhere. I don't need to be in the game to use it. I can use it for anywhere that I think would be usable. Phone, tablet, iPad, your desktop, a laptop, that kind of thing. And it makes it so if there's no admins online, at least one of us, or many of us, can interact with the players. We can chat through this system. We can chat to the players through the system. We can push notifications, we can push warnings, we can push different things. If we want to do any sort of, you know, not trolling or griefing or anything like that, but like, hey, you should maybe not do what you're doing right now. We can see what you're doing. We can action small events which will cause players to react a wee bit better, or react in a way that's, oh shit, there is an admin here. So they're, oh! God damn it, man! Jesus! Oh, man. Whoever that was, I apologise, but at the same time, you took up the whole road, man! You took up the whole road! You could have moved to the left or the right! Right. Now that we're here, we can hand in these quests, and hopefully we can get a reward out of them. Hopefully we can get some rewards out of our tier 2 quests for this Master Hunter. Skirt! Excellent! Right, oh, I need a wee drink. I need a wee sippy. There we go.
Howdy, stranger.
Chap!
Well done. You're a mighty fine
Yes!
Okay.
Oh!
What can I do you for?
That is pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hunting quiver. That's a Master Hunter quiver. Ooh. Oh, it's actually pretty nice. And it's valued at $1,500. I mean, I like the Specialist Archer one.
See me when you need
But I kind of like this one, you know what I mean? Okay.
Lend me a hand with some of these.
You need to complete more tier 2. We've unfortunately not got any more tier 2 to unlock. This will unlock the Blackline compound bow without thunder. Kill an animal with a crossbow.
I ain't got no patience for time waster. See anything you like?
Cross. Whoo! There it is. Okay, I think we'll need to buy that, because I suspect. Oh, Master Hunter long pants. Ooh. Master Hunter. Ooh. Ooh.
Come see me when you need some. That's a cruel world out there.
Your
Safer
voice
than in here.
pierces me
Welcome
in many
to the
ways.
hunting lodge.
In many ways that hurt me so. Seasoned hunting knife, that's pretty cool. Master Hunter knife. We've got that. That's that.
Give us a shout if you need anything. Happy hunt.
I like this. I think that the developer Splash Damage and Gamepire should definitely have a look at the other traders and see if they can do something similar in style to this, because I am really, really enjoying the whole, you know, collecting rewards and stuff like that for what you do in the game. I like that. I like it a lot. I think they should do more of that. I'm going to sell all this stuff as well.
That's a crew. Well, okay.
Right, sell, you, sell, straight into my bank account. There we go.
See me when you stay sharp out there now.
Stay sharp out there, you hear? Okay. Let's sort everything. Oh my god, that was a bad sort. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I can't. My brain can't accept this. My brain does not want to accept that sort. That was awful. That was awful. Right. Now what we can do is we can upgrade this thing. We can finally get some upgrades for this boy. Let's go take this all for a service. There's our boy. Met him yesterday. Let's get this thing serviced. We want to service vehicle. And let's repair the body first. And let's get some guards. Let's get some handguards. $448 for the handguards. Right, handguards are on. Excellent! What can we get here? Should we get wheel armor? How much is wheel armor? $900. $900 to get that repaired. I don't think so. I do not think so, good sir. I think I'm going to end the service here. I'm going to drive it. In fact, hold on a minute. Let me just have a wee word with this guy.
Prices are not negotiable.
Yeah. Two-wheeled tools. Power car jack, airplane repair kit. Aha! I forgot I also enabled the purchase of that kind of stuff as well. Car radio. Each vehicle also has an alternator as well. So I've got the alternators enabled on my server, but you can see fine well that the inventory is very low here. Right, what am I wanting to do? I want to go to the general trader. General trader.
Welcome.
Paint.
Feel free to browse around.
Okay, we can't get those because they're not in stock, but we can take this. There we go. Grab that. Now, is there any paint that we can get? Paint. I don't think there's any paint that we can currently buy. Item is not in stock. Item's not in stock. Item's not in stock. That's a shame. That is a darn shame. But at least we've got the gun. At least we've got the paint gun. Improvised paint gun. We could have built it. We could have made it. But what is that noise? Did you hear that? That was like... That was an awful sound, by the way. That was not a... That sounded like something was leaking, like something, you know, like a punctured, like, femoral artery or something like that. Ooh, that was... Ooh, that was bad. I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. I'm buying one of these, by the way. For reasons. For reasons.
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
Can I put a sight on this thing? I don't think I can. Well, either way, we now have ourselves a nice stinky trench gun with a bayonet on it. Big stinky bayonet. Right, what else can I do from here as a man perusing for the traders. I don't think... Right, so I can't get any paint. I'll go check the medical. Let's check medical for a second.
Come in. I'll have a look.
Okay, nothing's in stock.
Remember, try not to get...
I might have to go into my economy file and check that the... What the fuck was that?! Jesus! Oh, my ATV's over here. For a moment there, I was like, where's my ATV? Where's my ATV? Where's my ATV? Right, time to get the hell out of here. Yeehaw! Right, so what we now need to do is get some paint and get this thing painted. We need to paint this ATV because yellow is it's not nice. The yellow really isn't that nice. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna send it over to the quarries, I think, because I think that's where I think that's a good place to find paint. At least I think it is. I think that's a good place to find paint because it is technically like a repair shop. There's a repair shop over there. A mechanical bay. So we'll take this route, I think. Yeah, this route will take us straight there. So we'll stay on this road and we'll just move straight for the quarries. I'm really hoping that everybody's enjoying the server though. I genuinely hope everybody's enjoying the videos as well. Because I'm seeing an absolute plethora of people joining the server and having a great time on it. Lots of folk are using the taxi service, which again is a really, really good sign to see from people, especially new players as well. And with the new stash and dash system as well, I know there's a lot of people who are... No one tried the new missions. Oh, because they're trying to figure out the locations, the drop locations. The thing is, I don't want to reveal specifically where the drop locations are. You need to use a map and kind of understand where those stashes are. Because if I reveal where the stashes are on the map, then it defeats the purpose of knowing where the drop is, because it gives you the grid coordinates. You just have to kind of use a tool, use like maybe SCUM admin helper or something like that, and source where those locations actually are. That's a nice wee base right there. That's a very open base. There's a boar. But like I said, there is more locations. There are more things that I want to do at the server to improve the PvE element of the game. Of course, I want to introduce something that allows us to use the NPCs. Oh, look at that! Hold on. Somebody managed to get the flesh bin one. Haha, they're actually using this stuff. That makes me genuinely makes me a lot happier that people are actually using it and then they understand what to do with it. Right, now that we're at the quarry, I'm gonna ask him what his reward was because I know what the reward should have been. Damn it, now it's seeds and... Got a carbon hunter in one clip. There we go. New dead drop. Bring 12 cannabis seeds, 12 cannabis buds to a drop cabinet. There we go. Okay, we are in the wrong space for this. We are in the wrong space for this. We're in the wrong quarry. It's this quarry over here we need to go to. Up we go. And into here. This is the place where we want to be. Down we go. Either I'm blind or I don't see PD Dropbox. It's because they are blind. So the Dropbox, I was all over the PD. In and out. Oh, well, I'll need to fix that. Down we go. When I see something I need to fix, I feel like I need to fix it now. But I need these players to also understand that I also have a life outside of what I'm doing on this server as well. Don't mind people telling me what's broken, what's not working and stuff like that, but then when the demand comes in, when people demand things, it becomes a little bit different. Right, and here... I suppose we can carry this as well. Right, we're looking for... It looks as though somebody's been through here as well. Fishing reel, I need that. We need a fishing reel because we're going to do some fishing back at home. And that's the one thing. Oh! I should have grabbed some stuff from the fisherman at the trader. I should have grabbed some stuff from him. Oh. I think the loot might have respawned right now. I think the loot might have respawned right now. Though, I could also be wrong. I might be wrong. I think they just didn't want to take the drill. I'll take the drill. I'll sell it. I'll sell the drill. Is this... It's a start. It's literally not got any wheels. Right, let's try up there. Let's try up top. Oh, I'm carrying a car repair kit. That in there. Let's go up top. Let's see if we can find some paint up here. Yeah, it seems as though a lot of people have been through here lately. I think what I'll need to do is I'll need to think about places where I know players might not be going. Specifically these regions up here. So I think the next couple of episodes I'm going to go up north and see what I can find up there. See if I can find anything that would be beneficial to my cause. Paint. Anything of the sort. Any sort of craftable items as well. Lockpick. A 1 out of 4 lockpick. Let's go through all of these. Don't need any of that. I might need that rubber because I want to make a charging station for my batteries. So I think a battery charger crafting. What one needs a rubber band? Oh, it's the jumper cables that it needs. It's the jumper cables that it needs. I need to find jumper cables. I should have 2 sets of jumper cables. Back at home. Getting my gun out. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. There's a likelihood of a lot of puppets spawning here. Right, I think someone has rattled this place, so I think I'm gonna get out of here. Where should I go? I could go to that POI over there. I could go over to that POI. Oh my god, do you hear the amount of vehicles? ATV, Rager, that sounds like a Volkswagen coming over the top as well. There's so many. Oh, see whilst we're here actually. This area is where the boars spawn. At least the mutated ones. There's a car over there. There should be some mutant boars in this general direction. I don't think they'll spawn on the road. I think where they'll spawn the last... It passed me on my right, you silly bugger! It's supposed to pass on the left! Here's me. I'm from the UK, I'm from Scotland. You'd pass on the right, but now that I live in... Now that I live in Canada, I have to pass on the left. Pass on the left! I'm acclimatizing to the Canadian way of life. I'm acclimatizing. Right, then this way. Ooh. Oh! That was a deer. That was not a boar. I guess we're going to this POI. Oh my god, I'm getting flung about here like a rag doll. You know what, let's go grab some loot. Oh my god, there's people been here as well. Oh. What? Huh? I think they should also have puppets in this game that have weapons in their hands. Because I want people to suffer. Trust me, it's with good intention. It is with good intention. I just want them to suffer just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Because I was reading the chat there. I genuinely think puppets should have like knives and stuff like that on them as well. Just a random assortment of stuff. Oh, hello. Flat white. Who the hell has been searching in here? I have to have a word with you. Right, this place has been picked. Oh, hold on a minute. A hunter is nothing without a set of binoculars. Alright, he's busy down there. I'll just leave him alone. Okie dokie. I'm going to hold on to that compass because I don't have my hunting knife with me. Or my survival knife with me. I'm going to hold on to these as well. These are going to stay in my pocket. Right, let's drive. Let's get out of here. Let us vamoose. On our way to the north. There we go. think what we'll do, for a right giggle, I think we should go to the north. I think we should go up north, just for, you know, just to tickle a couple of POIs. You know what I mean? Tickle a couple, do some stuff. Let's. What could we do? What could we do? I mean, suppose we could go to the city and see what's going on up at the city. We could do a bunker. These are things that we can do. Could probably try and participate in some stash and dash stuff, but it's a wee bit cheaty. It's a wee bit of a cheat for me because I know exactly where everything is and I know exactly what I need for it. I mean, I suppose the players do, but I know specifically where to go. Do you know what I mean? I know exactly where to go to deposit this stuff. So I can feature it, I can show it off, which I don't mind doing at all. I could try and feature it. That's something I could definitely do. Again, it's part of GGCon. It's probably a good idea for me to feature it anyway and show you guys how to use it and what you can use it for. But speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna head back home. I've got money on me. I want to paint this. I really want to paint this. I want to paint it like a brownish green, like a hunter's kind of coloration. Like just camel green. You know what I mean? Just so it fits, because the yellow's a little bit too much for me. Or if it was going to be like a static colour, I would want it to be orange. I don't know why hunters in real life have this fascination with the colour orange, but supposedly it shows up a little bit better when you're like against the ground. If you drop something on the ground, you can see orange a lot clearer in like green grass. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up on the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see anything specific, if you want to see any sort of the modifications of the server, any sort of events and stuff like that. I'll be more than happy to show them off. If you want to stay up to date with some SCUM content, ladies and gentlemen, remember to hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell and select all the notifications. And finally, if you feel like supporting me just a little bit further, ladies and gentlemen, hit that join button, become a YouTube member. You'll get these videos early access before anybody else. You'll also get your own member style videos. You'll get benefits through the live stream, and of course you will get, what is that? You'll also get discounts on the merch store, ladies and gentlemen. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, hit that join button. I'll be more than thankful. You'll be helping me and the channel, and you'll also be getting some cool stuff in return. Anyway folks, thank you very much for joining me today. Next episode, we're going to go up into the northern reaches of the map. We're going to go into the snow. We're going to see if we can survive up there. We can see if we can find anything to hunt, anything to kill. And hopefully, I find a bear. I want to go kill a bear with my trench gun. The old trench gun needs to be bloodied. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for joining me today. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.